Hi, my name's Chris Smith. I'm Sales and Marketing Manager for Australian Monitor. Today we thought we'd take a couple of minutes of your time and run through the features and benefits of the AMIS series of mixer amplifiers. Okay, we'll start with the entry level of the AMIS series amplifiers, which is the AMIS60. The AMIS60 mixer amp has a 4-input mixer stage. Each of these inputs can be dual RCA line level or balanced XLR mic level. You've got simple volume controls for each input on your front panel. The inputs 1 and 2 can have priority over inputs 3 and 4, and that's a ducking priority. Input 2 on US versions can also be used as a 600 ohm telephone input for phone paging. The AMIS60 also offers master bass and treble controls and obviously master volume output. The AMIS60 also offers 6-zone output switching. This is only available across the constant voltage outputs and allows you to switch in and out different zones if required. It's worth noting that this is only switching on and off what is going to the output bus. You are not zone matrixing, you are just switching on and off the output of the mixer stage. The outputs of these switched outs allow you 60 watts total on the AMIS60 across all 6 zones. You also have an all page button which will send your output to all zones, and the blue button on the front panel there is a pre-announced chime enable. You have 4 tones available on board the AMIS60. That's a pre-announced tone, a bell tone, an alert and an evac tone, which can be triggered via contact closure on the back panel, and you can enable or disable the chime from the front panel with a blue switch. Okay, we'll now have a look at the rear panel of the AMIS60. As you can see, you've got your balanced XLR input for mic inputs for your mixer section. You've also got dual RCAs for line level in. Those are obviously internally summed to mono on the inside of the amplifier. You can also see there's a 6.5 TRS jack there, which is our insert point. The AMIS series comes standard with an insert point, which is tip send and ring receive, obviously taking a split after your preamp and before your power amp, so you can insert an AMIS EQ or whatever processing you want across your system. As mentioned earlier, inputs 1 and 2 can be set to have priority over inputs 3 and 4. They will duck the background program or whatever program is coming in, either the mic or the line inputs on 3 and 4. This priority is defeatable internally. This section shows the AMIS series has a balanced line level output. This is a split of the preamp signal to feed other booster amplifiers or zoning product or mixers. You also have a dual RCA tape output for recording if need be. You can also see there's another switch there, which is a global phantom switch. That will switch phantom power to all mic inputs globally. The terminal strip shown here allows for connection of a remote VCA master. What this is a 500k pot which can be wired back to the amplifier and will give the end user a range from whatever you've set your front panel master on to off. So you can give your end user or your installation remote volume control within their zone. You also have normally opened or normally closed Vox relay outputs. What this allows is for inputs 1 and 2 to trigger a relay on board, which can go out and trigger a device externally. This is generally used as an evac override when you're running attenuators with relay bypass on board. You also have 24 volt DC backup power available on this terminal strip. Okay, this final pair of terminal strips on the back of the AMIS60 shows on the bottom line our switched outputs. If we are using the front panel zone switched outputs, this is where we wire our 70 volt or 100 volt line system to. The terminal strip above that shows our direct outputs, if you like. We have a low impedance output, which again will just give us whatever is happening on our mixer section direct out to our low impedance load. You also have your constant voltage output, which again is a direct output bypassing the switches on the front. We also have our contact closures there for our onboard tones. That's the AMIS60 60 watt mixer amp. We have a AMIS120 mixer amp, which is exactly the same amplifier, has exactly the same features, but it has 120 watts output.